questions.
Okay, I have many questions for you.
The Panda Man.
All right, so how will you foster a positive and inclusive community within the SMB?
I will make sure to host many events, including a carnival musical event that me and AC3 and Pan will be putting together of the greatest showmen coming soon. The kinks are still being worked out, but it's very much going to happen as much as I can make it happen.
Okay, and about conflicts that have been going on a few times, how will
Yes.
you try to resolve that?
The conflicts that have been going on are very unfortunate, and it's just not great for anyone involved. I intend to make sure that we have credible news sources, i.e., the Fusion Panda, who is the press here tonight. No fake news, no deep fakes, no rumors will be spread.
How are you gonna stay true to your promises? Is there some way we can hold you accountable if events like this don't happen?
If my promises do not occur, I will step down and I will put that in a contract before stepping into office. That if what I don't get done, if what I promise to get done does not get done, I will step down.
Are the allegations surrounding your presidency they're concerning, I have to say. How do you plan on addressing those in the future?
I will not be addressing anything right now at this press conference, and I will not be speaking on this topic.
How do you plan on acquiring government funding?
I do not need government funding. I am a self-sufficient, and I will make sure that all funds come out of my own pockets, and I will set up the economy.
So, how do you once acquired said funds? How do you plan on diversifying them?
Diversifying my fund?
Yeah, how do you plan on
employees.
budgeting them?
I will hire employees after I am president, so it is not a bribe. Okay, it would be after I'm president. I will be supplying local farmers with funds to get golden carrots, which can be spreading around the server for free, no charge, no strings attached.
Who
And a lot of work will be put into these festivals that I have promised, and all these community events.
Who qualifies as a local farmer?
Anybody who farms local.
You plan on leading the end fight? How does this work if you're a vegan? I know the vegans, because they're against the Ender Dragon fight.
This is true, and I have recently distinguished, and write this down if you must, Fusion Panda, but I have distinguished that there is a difference between being vegetarian and being vegan. However, I am still an animal rights activist for this server, despite not being a true vegan, as you would say, and I am still vegetarian. This End Dragon fight is something that conflicts with my personal beliefs, and I would have to assign my vice president candidate, Pan, to lead the fights in my absence.
Wait, why are all 5 of us wearing suits? Or
We're
distinguished people.
yeah,
We're
we're
press.
gentlemen. Yeah,
We are gentlemen.
Should I
Yeah.
wear the suit?
gentlemen and
There's a
gentlewomen.
person watching.
Oh. Hello, Disatron. Hope you're having a great night.
I think Disatron missed the whole press conference.
Discussion,
are
you
there-
should come join for
Alright.
the end of the press conference.
Any
Here,
further
come, I'll
questions,
hold your
or
hand.
are we done?
I have no further questions at this time.
Would you like to come join us?
Hold on. Let me look at my list.
Are we spying?
All right. Do you have any plans to create protected areas or national parks within the SMB?
At this point, I did not have plans for that. If this is a serious concern that people want me to take into account, I will happily form parks. However, I had not had any plans of this at the time, but I will, and quote me, I will be making sure animals are protected on the server. This doesn't mean I will force people to not kill animals. This just means I will force it to be humane.
Oh.
Wait, in what ways do you consider killing?
Just fast, no torture,
Boo.
not keeping them in a small pen where they're all suffocating against each other. Things
I
like
think
this
this is my
something
time
I've
to
been
leave.
seeing, AC3.
I think that's my cue. In my defense, I actually did have them in a much larger, more comfortable
Yes.
pen, but I had to relocate. I had to relocate them in order for further construction.
This is true. I do acknowledge this to be the truth.
I had to
If you need help
industrialize.
expanding your and giving them more humane lives, let me know and I will happily help you.
No, I don't need help. They need help, but I'm not concerned about that. All right.
Luckily for you, I'm not
No,
president at the
I'm,
moment.
j- I'm joshing. I'm just joshing.
I've never met Joshing. So it's nice to meet you, Joshing. I'm just joshing.
Okay,
Just
you're
joshing.
bad.
Nice
Okay,
knock it off.
okay.
You're bad at this.
Fire her. Fire her.
I don't.
Okay, come back. You tried your best. I acknowledge this. I'm sorry. You're the real hero.
I know.
Okay.
I feel like this is like a Homelander thing. Like you know.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
That's
I
It was
wonder
run
why.
by me. It was run by
I'm a
me, and I don't know
little
what that
concerned.
is.
I'm a little
Okay,
Wait, you
concerned
haven't
that-
seen the
any
boy? Oh my.
I have 3 more
Haven't.
questions.
Yes.
Hey, for the
use your
record,
Panda.
Ooh, we have more
Never
questions.
mind.
All right. First of all, this includes like all players entirely. What steps will you take to make sure that everybody is heard and that if any decisions made by the community, everybody has a voice in it? Am I
I
lagging?
hadn't thought
Oh, no.
about that. This is only day 3 of my life on the server, so I've not thought much about that, and I will admit that. But I think what's coming to my brain now is setting up a great round table in a great office building where every member on the server has a seat, and every member can vote on big projects that they would like to see get done.
Okay.
I will still be doing what I have been campaigning. The Golden Carrots will be done with no vote. The community events, festivals will be done with no vote. But
Okay.
for any other projects that people want, I will set up a voting area with a round table.
Um, question.
Yes, Miss Anna Queen.
Thank you. So, I see a large amount of issues with that in the fact that we have a large amount of members on the server and temporary members on the server. I can't imagine how easy it would be to build a large office building that would consist of a round table. It would probably be so large that people on one end would have to scream to be heard by the people on the other. So
Are you
may I
implying I'm overweight, Miss Anna Queen?
No. May I suggest holding elections among the people based on where people turn out to settle their bases, where people may vote for a few people in particular, as we do. I can't take it seriously. Dysentery, stop it.
Whoa!
It's an assassination! It's an assassination! Oh my god!
Run! So what I was saying was it might make more sense to have the people nominate a few people in their communities to be able to vote on that they trust to be the people to vote on the issues after those people have talked with the people in the communities, since one person cannot possibly be expected to speak to every single person in the community all the time.
It's like a
If I-
House of Representatives.
If I win the
Yes.
vegan representative, can I be called
Okay.
the greatest
I like
vegan
that
of
idea.
all time?
It might just
if
be,
the
it
vegans
might
vote
make
you-
things easier for you, for your
I think
secretary,
the vegans
and
aren't gonna
also
vote
for
me.
the vice president.
I think that's a lovely idea, Miss Anna Queen, and I think don't implement that.
Good
And that
vote.
is exactly those great ideas is exactly why you are on my team. Any further questions?
Yes, actually.
Yes, the Panda Man.
Sit your butt down.
This is a general question just for you. What qualities do you actually possess to be a good leader?
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Would you see yourself as more of a person who's less than willing to take advice and accept help from others in your time in office?
Less than willing or more than willing? To clarify.
Less than willing.
I see myself as someone who is more than willing to take all advice from everybody when I'm in office. It doesn't matter if it was
Do you say
it
that
is
because
pro.
you know you're unqualified?
No, I don't say that because I know I'm unqualified. I say that
Just
because
asking.
I know I'm qualified and I know I
This
can
is-
make great decisions, but the great decisions might not be what the people want.
All right, I have one final question. It's fine
I'm
if
a
you don't
hero.
answer it. You can completely
Yeah.
ignore it.
Okay.
Where will you be on the day of the end fight?
Where will I be on the day of the end fight?
Yep.
I will be working
My room.
on the projects that I have promised because I will not be partaking in the end fight.
Ah,
As I
okay.
said, I will get Pan to lead the fight, and if Pan is unavailable, it will be Miss Anarch Queen. Listen, the cause of protecting the endangered species
Well,
of
I'm
the server
vegetarian.
is very near and dear to my heart. And it is sad to me, and it brings me great sadness that this Ender Dragon fight even has to happen in the first place. It does, truly. And as a result of the sadness, we will be doing a proper funeral for the dragon. Not some, oh, it died, let's take its egg. There will be a funeral. And
Can
we will
you-
look after its egg.
Can you just say that the egg will stay in the end where it belongs?
I will not be answering this question at this time.
I don't think that's too
I-
much to ask,
I
but I
can't
think
make-
it's definitely something that the president wouldn't be able to answer themselves,
Yeah, I
especially
don't
if
think
they're
it's in my
not in
control.
the end at that moment. They
I don't
can't
think it's in my
control how people react to it, especially since none of the vegans will be there.
Exactly.
That's true. I'm gonna go to the end, but I'm going to go there to protest. Yeah, how did you do this?
Yeah.
How did I need you to be more specific, please? With
Well, I mean,
this?
how did you turn? Because look, I wasn't very confident in this guy when he was first running. You know what I mean? He was running around all over the server begging people for them to vote for him. But now I see like a real politician. That's impressive. That's quite the change. How'd you do that?
Yeah, it is quite the change, actually. So I took close. I took attention when it came to Beast because of a specific thing that happened. I was getting rather frustrated and I was getting upset. My house was getting messed with, and so I left. And then I came back, and there was a gift just sitting outside my house, and it was stuff that I needed for my house. And we had been spending time together, and I thought, man, this is basically a little kid in a small man's body. So, if this person wants to be president, then you know what? I'm gonna try and help him get there because he's got everything it takes. He's got what it takes. He's got the right qualities. He's got the right abilities. He's just missing the not the gumption.
Gumption.
He's missing that.
That dog. He's missing the
No,
dog.
he's missing that.
Sex appeal.
Are you saying I have sex appeal?
No, I'm missing it.
He's missing that level of clarity that needs to be had when you are a politician. You need to be able to form your words correctly. The last thing you want to do is to go around begging people to join your cause.
Well, I'm
That's-
a fan of the hooligan behavior going around. I like that.
For
Not the
sure,
begging, not
hooligan
the beg-
behavior can
not
be
the
fun.
begging, but
But
I like
hooligan
the
behavior
hooligan
that
behavior.
breaks laws that might be put in place, and hooligan
Wait,
behavior
your name
that
is Anarch
causes
Queen.
the conflicts.
That's suspicious.
Please,
you
no heckling my
support laws.
secretary. No
And
heckling.
hooligan behavior that causes conflicts, that is what we want to avoid. My username is Miss Anarch Queen. I do like anarchy. I like jokes. I like pranking people. But I always do things. My whole motto is prank hard, clean up harder. And if someone gets hurt, it's
Sorry,
gone
sorry.
too far. And by hurt, I mean emotionally. That is why I am here. I am here to rein in this little bundle of joy and ADHD and autism.
Okay, we
just
could have left out that last bit.
I've got autism too. Calm down. I'm here to bundle in. I'm here to rein in this little freak over here with my OCD and balance him out. So basically, Pan is the vice president, but I'm the vice president. I'm the other vice president here to just balance out the president.